Yo, what up? This is John Belcher, aka Jadis Creek. You already know Jadis Creek. That's my rap name right there. You see the title. We're gonna talk about the dark truth about record labels. We're gonna be exposing record labels in this video. Knowledge is power. And the more informed you are of a decision that you may be considering to make, the better things will be, because you're gonna make the right decision. You're gonna make at least the decision that you feel like is right in your heart. You feel me? So 300 to freedom, you already know what it is. That's the movement, 300 to freedom. Leaving your phone is out now. Nurses and doctors is out now. Exoplanets is out now. Sativa Diva is out now. Moet is out now, and I'm working on a new project right now, so be on the lookout for that. I got a big African artist that I could really be potentially working with on a new single. So hopefully that goes well, and hopefully that goes as planned. So the dark truth about record labels is, first and foremost, you know, that advance check, that advance fucking check that they give you when you first sign the contract to these major labels, that's a loan. That's not just money to just take and just meant for you to go blow. It's money that you gotta pay back to the label. Well, I shouldn't say gotta pay back to the label, but the whole purpose of them fronting you that money when you get signed to a record label is so that you can make enough sales to pay it back, plus make profit on top of that money. So real quick, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. What is the advance check that record labels give you as a musician, as a music artist, when you sign to these major labels? Let me look it up real quick. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I'm gonna give you the answer right now. Let me see what ChatGPT got to say. What is an advance check that a record label gives you? All right. I'm gonna read it straight off of ChatGPT. No bullshit, right? This is straight off of ChatGPT. I ain't bullshitting you. I got the tea for y'all right here, right? I got the tea for y'all. Just to let you know, ain't no bullshit on my channel. Everything I say is for real. Everything I say is facts. And I'm gonna just give you the tea, give you the information. It says an advance check from a record label is a payment given to an artist upfront before they generate income from their music. This advance is essentially a loan. This advance is essentially a loan against future earnings from record sales, streaming, performances, and other revenue streams. Here are some key points about advances. Number one, recoupable. The advance is typically recoupable, meaning the artist must pay it back from their future earnings. The record label will deduct this amount from the artist's royalties until the advance is fully repaid. So it's a loan, right? The check that you get, the advance check that you get when you sign to a major record label, when you sign that record deal, they give you an advance check, it's a loan. Number two, non-refundable. If the artist's future earnings do not cover the advance, the artist is usually not required to pay back the difference directly out of pocket. However, this could affect their ability to receive future advances or sign new contracts with the label. So this is how motherfuckers be signed to these major record labels and they get stuck, or they get trapped and they can't drop music. They can't move on to get signed to a new record label. And at this point, they going crazy and they talking shit about their record label on Twitter and on Instagram and shit. This is how it happens. Number three, negotiated amount. The amount of the advance can vary widely and is often negotiated based on the artist's potential, previous success, and bargaining power. This is why I keep saying, if your ass go to a record label, you trying to get a record deal, and your ass don't got no leverage, your ass ain't got no fan base, your ass ain't got no following, they gonna fucking yo-yo your ass. You know what I mean? They gonna give you some dodo bird ass contract because they figure that they helping you way more than you could ever help them. So that was number 3. Number 4, usage. Artists often use advances to cover production costs, marketing, touring expenses, and personal living expenses. This is why when you see an artist get signed to a label and they start buying chains and they get a new crib and they get a new condo, they get maybe a new car if they can. This is why you see they look like rich like immediately. All of that is part of the game. All of that is to allure you into believing that they're much bigger than they really may be. So, and personal living expenses while they focus on their music. So they get this loan from the record label, and the artist most likely will spend a certain percentage of that money on things like jewelry, things like new clothes. So you can't believe the hype. That's essentially what this is saying, is you can't believe the hype, because this is the labels giving them this money to spend this money, and they have expenses. So hopefully they drop a hit, or hopefully they coming into the game with a hit where the label will be able to recoup a lot of that money that the label has invested into them, or not invested into them. I should say loaned them, because it's a loan. That's what the advance check is. It's a loan. Number 5, types of advances. 300 to freedom. Types of advances. Make sure to drop a comment below, like this video, subscribe to my channel. Make sure to hit the bell button so you can be notified whenever I make videos like this. Make sure to subscribe. Share this video with 5 people you know, 5 people who you think will value this information. Share the word, spread the word, help a brother out, subscribe. Types of advances. Advances can come in various forms, such as recording advances for producing an album, signing bonuses for new artists signing a deal, and tour support advances to help with the cost of touring. So it's really that loan you getting, it's like a budget for you to handle all of these expenses that come with you being now a mainstream artist or a mainstream star. Understanding the terms and conditions of an advance is crucial for artists, as it directly impacts their financial relationship with the record label and their future earnings. So this shit ain't no free fucking money. It ain't no free fucking money. You feel me? It's not no free money. And on top of that, another dark truth about the record labels is I have major reason to believe that as a big artist signed to these big record labels, what you're gonna have to do is take some kind of oath. You're gonna have to take some kind of oath. And just like becoming a lawyer, a doctor, gotta take some kind of oath, right? But this is a different kind of oath. And the reason why I know you gotta take an oath when you becoming this superstar, this megastar, mainstream artist, there's certain shit you're gonna have to do behind the scenes, whether that may be rituals, whatever, some secret society shit. It's just like fraternities and sororities. You know, they got the thing called hazing, where they put your ass through some type of test to see how far you would go, or if you would do some type of crazy weird shit so that they could have something on you. Now think of that on a much bigger scale, on a much higher level. You telling me right now that you don't think they do shit like that? You telling me right now you think an artist could become mega superstar big and don't have to take no fucking oaths? You really believe that? You really believe that? With as much influence that these famous artists be having, look how much influence they have. There's gotta be some type of thing they gotta do to keep their ass in line. And the reason is because these people, these execs, and not even always execs, but the people who run the music industry, the gatekeepers, whoever you want to call it, they got to make sure that they have ways to control your influence. Because the bigger you get, the more famous you get, the more people listen to your word. The more people listen to your word, and it's law. Look on social media today. Look on Instagram today. Don't you see mad people, mad, normal, everyday people sharing something from a famous person or talking highly about a fucking famous person like they know they ass? Don't you see that all the time on social media? It happens all the fucking time. You see a motherfucker who never met a big ass celebrity talking so highly of them, sharing they shit like they getting paid a paycheck to promote these celebrities, you know, sharing what they do, sharing they selfies, sharing they pictures, shit. People even share the fucking baby of the celebrity. Why would you, you know what I mean? So that shows you that these famous people, these famous musicians have mad influence. You telling me you don't think they want to control that influence and make sure it's contained a certain way? They don't want you motherfucking going out there and saying something crazy that have the world going nuts and have the world exposed to the truth. You think they want that? Nah. So there's gotta be some kind of hazing process or like an oath of some sort that keep these famous artists in line. And those who step out of line, well, we know what happens, right? We know what happens when artists don't want to be down with the get down of whatever the fucking secret society or whatever the label want them to do. We know what happens. We've seen that story before. So understand, this is the dark truth about record labels. The loan ain't some money for you to just take and go spend for free. It's really money that you gotta pay back. And there's other things you may have to do if you want to open up certain doors to get to new levels in the music industry. So my question is, how bad do you want it? How important is it for you to become mega famous? How important is it for you to become a mainstream artist? This is something you got to ask yourself. Would you rather stay on an independent journey, or do you want to become a mainstream artist and have to do certain things to keep that that stardom going on a famous mainstream level? But I'm just here presenting the information to you. You could do your own research. Check out my other videos for more information. You know what I'm saying? Like this video, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that. This is Jadis Creek. You already know. All the links are in the description below. If you want to get in contact with me, all the links is in the description below. All you gotta do is scroll down, look in the description, hit me up, whatever the case may be. Also, my ebook is doing really well. It's a free ebook that I put out there for independent artists, teaching you how to increase your fan base in that ebook with it's like 12 to 14 simple steps in the ebook. It's not a long ass ebook, right? I'm going straight to the point in the ebook. It's free of charge. If you're an artist, musician, singer, rapper, you name it, a band member, vocalist, opera singer, it don't fucking matter what you do. Check out that ebook. Also, you'll see links down there just to get connected with me on social media and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the real 300, baby. I'm gonna see you in the next video. I love y'all. Peace.